Snow on the ground in downtown Denver in spring is a good sign that the new softball season is upon us.
Excited. You know, you get to a point, it's like, okay, we need to see somebody else. We need to test ourselves out against somebody else, see where we're at, see what we need to work on.
I'm extremely excited. I'm ready to start going. I'm ready to play games and play people who aren't on my team. We've been scrimmaging a lot.
So while the white stuff is nothing new to the Roadrunners, having their 2020 season shortened due to the coronavirus put a damper on their incredible start.
It was pretty devastating. I was excited and I was sad to, finally be done with softball last May, and I was gonna move on in life, and it was different to have it taken away so quickly and unexpectedly. I just wasn't ready to end it like that.
Head coach Annie Van Wetzinga's squad raced out to a blazing start last year, winning their first 10 out of 12 RMAC games, and they were sitting atop of the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference. But that's when the news came out that the NCAA was shutting down all spring sports for the rest of the season.
Blow to the gut a little bit. Probably within 24 hours, I think maybe we didn't want to be talking about it then, but we kind of had a bad feeling of where things are going. It was like such a quick thing. Even though it was really hard, I'm so proud of the team and just really impressed with them as to how they've handled themselves and rolled with the punches throughout all of it.
The NCAA issued a blanket waiver to allow everyone an extra year of eligibility, giving seniors like Megan Sansburn and Darby McGhee an opportunity to finish out their collegiate careers.
We had a meeting with the coaches one day, and they said, you have your scholarship still and you can come back. And so it was good to hear.
I've always had an image of how my season was going to end. You always get the senior day and your parents get to be there, and just you imagine having your last game and being sad and saying goodbye. And I still want all of those things, and I still will get them this year.
Just feel, grateful that they liked it enough, you know what I mean, that it was special enough to them that they wanted to return. That makes us coaches feel good about where we're at and where we're headed, that they chose to do that, because that's hard. I remember having the conversation. I'm like no judgment, no hard feelings. This is so sudden. I know you had plans, right? You're gonna be done in a few months, and then I'm gonna be here, and now that's not like that. So very grateful that they chose to come back.
So how does this 2021 team replicate their torrid pace from a year ago?
I definitely think we got along really well. So I think that has carried over into this spring. And then I think people figured themselves out a little bit better, and then we all kind of just clicked more. So we're having a lot of fun doing it. So that's what we hope to bring into this year.
We're a smaller team this year, and I think it's sometimes better that way. That means we are able to get to know each other more. We're closer. We depend on each other more.
So while these Roadrunners will be ready to roll for their season opener on February 12th, this spring season will be anything but normal. They'll have to wear their masks during the games, and there will be 0 fans in the stands.
It's been pretty tough. It's hard to adjust to, especially hitting. There's a lot going on. At softball, you have your face mask, you have your helmet. The pitch is coming in, and sometimes it affects your seeing and your vision.
Yeah, we know we still have all the support out there. I know if my dad's not coming out here, I know he's still at home watching, and I'm sure a lot of people are feeling the same way. So we know the support's there, and that makes me feel good still, and I'm sure it makes everyone else feel good. So just having them there supporting, even if they're not actually there, it's good to have.
It will be different. That's what stinks. I think I've always felt like we've gotten pretty good fan support. We have a decent amount of Colorado girls, and they've always shown out, their fans and friends. So that will be tough. With that said, again, from the get-go, we know that is right now our situation. So we are more focused on the fact that we're happy, lucky, and grateful to be playing. With that said, we'll miss our fans. And we hope that you tune in, Roadrunners TV. I know Eric and his crew are going to be doing a good job, and they're going to have the games covered. And even though they'll be spread thin, it's going to be a crazy spring, but we still hope you guys can support us, and we're still hopeful that maybe there can be some restrictions lifted and we get some people in here, because especially parents, I know that's especially tough for them. So it's a bummer, but we're trying to focus on things that we can more control.